Hey, Futurecasters, I'm Doppler 10 meteorologist Ross Caruso. We're going to talk about radiation fog and specifically how fog forms in the first place. We need a couple ingredients first. We need clear skies, and oftentimes we also need calm winds. Something else we need is moisture. This could be with just a low dew point depression, which is essentially just the difference between the air temperature and the dew point temperature. The smaller the number, the easier it is to achieve what we call supersaturation, and in that case, we essentially get a cloud forming near the surface or fog. Now, how do we get these clear skies? Well, the big thing that helps is when we get cooler air that sinks near the surface. But first, let's talk about what happens during the course of the day, because this is important. The sun heats the surface, and then as that heat continues to soak up along the Earth's surface, it has to go somewhere at night, and when we cool off, that heat radiates back upwards. But the problem is, sometimes we get clouds, and they actually act as a blanket to help insulate the heat that we get through the course of the day. But whenever we have clear skies, there's no blanket, and we get to see that cooler air escape going further up into the atmosphere, which then in return causes cooler air to form near the surface, which is important when we're talking about fog that's lingering for a long time into the morning hours that we sometimes often see. And again, this is due to the fact that we have clearing conditions, we have moisture near the surface, we have light winds, cooler air is more dense, thus it doesn't like to rise as much, and what happens is we get warm air that goes over this cold air, which causes an inversion to form. And that's where we have air that warms as it gets higher into the atmosphere. Usually it's the opposite way around. The air gets cooler as you get up, but sometimes we get an inversion, and if an inversion is strong enough, the sun isn't strong enough to break the inversion, thus we get this fog or inversion to linger longer into the mornings, thus causes the fog to then not only form in the first place, but to stick around longer into the day. Hope you enjoy.